Yeah. You've really got a lot of nerve coming back after you made me sit through 50 Shades of Darker. You know what that's like? The humiliation of walking in there on your own to see a naughty film. All these eyes just burning on you, fixed on you as you walk in there. On your own, just walking in. Here, Barbara, look at that man walking in his own to see a naughty film. Do you think he's got the wrong film? Do you think he's one of those perverts? I was allocated like in the premiere seats, and when I walked in there, I found my row, and it was like just one couple sat along the row, and my seat was right next to them. It was just me and another couple sat in this row, and that's it. I'd been sat there for like 2 minutes, and they both got up and walked out, and I thought, right, they've probably just gone to complain to an audience staff member that there's this creepy guy that just walked in to see a naughty film on his own. So going back to the first film, I have to admit that I didn't go and see 50 Shades of Grey, and there's a reason why I didn't see it myself. Well, just because I didn't want to. But I really don't think I felt I needed to see a story. Just based on the book and what you heard about it, it seems quite... The general gist of the story is, man spanks girl likes being spanked, man and girl have lots of dirty sex. Am I right? Well, I was wrong, because you do kind of need to see the first one, because there's a lot of references to the first one in the second one, so you do need to see the first one before you see the second one. Overall though, I cannot say it was a bad film. It is what it is. It's a romantic film with some soft core sex scenes. I actually quite like the lead characters. It has a good soundtrack, and it's definitely set itself up for a sequel, so there'll be another 50 Shags next year. I was amused in the first 20 minutes because there was a lot of like really obvious product placement from Apple and Ben & Jerry's. That made me laugh. Hey, we're doing the whole vanilla relationship thing, but here's some Ben & Jerry's vanilla ice cream. I'm not usually like squirmy during sex scenes in a film, but you know, this one I think they did make me a bit squirmy. It's probably because I was just sat there on my own. When you're feeling those dozens of eyes in the back of your head, just, you know, you're sitting there and you feel these eyes just going, yeah, I bet you're getting off on this, you f***ing pervert. I think the mysterious thing for me, it wasn't to do with the film, it's there was the couple that sat along the road from me, they were just like talking all the way through, and I wish I could have heard them, because I just wondered what they were talking about, if they were talking about the film, like if they were there for like some couples, I would just get some tips. I'm going to do that to you when you go home. I really am. I'm going to smash ya. I think like if you look at it, it's probably why a lot of couples go to it. They'd probably just do it to spice up their own sex life. Hey Martin, I really do like the look at those vagina beads. I remember the week before I went to see it, there's like, one of the audience staff members saying if I did go and see it, I should see it with audio description. The thing is, it wasn't available with audio description, but I reckon if audio description was available, it would have been absolutely hilarious. He slowly slides his coarse hand up inside her thigh, brushes it against her soft lips. He aggressively forces the vagina beads. I know this isn't much of a review, but it's 50 Shades Dark. It was released for Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day is about being with and doing things for the person you love. If you go and see this film, go with your partner. If your partner's begging you to go and see it, just go see it. I went and sat through this on my own. And if I can sit through this film on my own, you can go and sit through it with your partner. And if you're a single male that wants to see it, you really need to find a very understanding male friend. So moving on from my 2 hours of humiliation and confusion, I was really hoping to see The Space Between Us this week, but I mean, hopefully I'll get around to see it this week. I'm really going to try and see it this week, so I would like to talk about it, because it's a film that just really intrigued me, and I would like to come back maybe next week and talk about it anyway. So that's the two films that are out for Valentine's Day. You've got 50 Shades Darker, and if you want something a bit more tamer than 50 Shades Darker, you have The Space Between Us. Both seem to be very romantic films. So that's what's out tomorrow for Valentine's Day, but what we've got to come up at the end of the week is a very, very interesting mix of movies. And like with 50 Shades Darker, it'll be you that will get to choose which film I get to see this week. So I'm coming back every day around 5 o'clock all through this week. Tomorrow I'm back with a review of Moonlight, which is a film I saw last month, so I'll be giving you my review of that, because that comes out this Friday. And after the Moonlight review, I'll come back on Wednesday and Thursday with more clips and trailers about other films that come out this week, and that's when you'll get the chance to choose which film I go and see and which film I'll review. And even though you were so cruel making me sit through 50 Shades Darker, I might even come back and give away 2 Odeon Cinema tickets for you on Thursday too. So don't nobody go nowhere. Lots of love to you all. Wishing you tons of romance and kinky sex games tomorrow. And remember, a partner should be for life, not just for Valentine's Day.